So this is the Brew 5 by Berry Back. It is using TPA 3255. We will test it out on its maximum supply power, 48 volts and 15 amps. You will see just in a few seconds the power supply for it. So this is the power supply I'll be using, and the smaller power supply, it's a power supply that will give power to the coolers, the 4 coolers that I will be using, 2 of them to cool the 2 power supplies and 2 of them to cool the Brew 5. The Brew 5 has a DSP on it. You can connect to the PC with an USB-C and make a few settings. It's pretty nice, and the overall sound quality is pretty good for something so small, so cheap, and yeah, worth it, worth all of the work that I've done, because I had to make 2 wind tunnels, one for the amp, one for the power supply. I also added to the amp 2 old computer processor radiators that I had lying around. I put one on the top of the Brew 5 amplifier and one on the bottom. Strapped them in with some zip ties because I didn't have anything else handy, and then mounted the coolers on top of the radiators, one pushing, one pulling. And this is the power supply case, the skeleton, the first phase, and this is how the Brew 5 looked. I didn't add the radiators yet. Now it's with the radiators added on. Okay, one at the bottom, one at the top. One of the coolers is pulling air and the other one is pushing the hot air out. This is the box that the wind tunnel actually that I made from some really thin, I think it's the thinnest I could find. It's Aero Model ABS plastic, so it's pretty easy to cut with a cutter and just hold in place with a few screws, and that's it. The boxes are purely for the wind tunnel, so that I get a good airflow. So this is the first phase when I was thinking about how to design the box, the air tunnel. It gave surprising results for such a small amplifier with such a low price, I would say, and with an included DSP. And pretty happy with it for the budget. It's not gonna... I don't think that you are going to find actually something in this price range that would deliver a good amount of power like this, and for its size it's quite impressive. This is the sheet of ABS plastic I used in thickness. I was just measuring around, playing with it. We didn't have to get perfect or anything in terms of looks, but I tried my best. So I connected both of the power supplies in the same wind tunnel, and went with wires to power the coolers and the amplifier from that box to the other one. This is the final form of the skeleton. I removed the zip ties and used screws to hold it in place, to hold the coolers, to hold the 2 power supplies. Yeah, here I painted it a black matte, which was pretty easy to do. Here I only had to put a top cover on and drill the holes for the top cover for the cooler. And I still had to do some work on the back. This took me a while. It was a nice DIY project. It kept me busy for about a week or 2 because I had to get all the parts and assemble it. I used it both on the big speakers on those, on which I was impressed because the sound was pretty punchy and it has a pretty nice bass to it, considering it does not have buttons for treble or bass. It's just volume. You can use it as an equalizer, or you can play with the settings from the DSP. It has a lot of settings in the DSP. It has an equalizer there, but I didn't have time to play with all of them. So that was the top cover with half of the holes drilled to size. Yeah, just a little fitment. So this is the power supply wind tunnel completed. I put it a switch on the side, and I used the PC voltage kind of adapter. So yeah, it came out pretty well for my first try. So this is the box standing up compared to the wind tunnel standing up compared to the wind tunnel of the Brew 5. In my opinion, it was worth it. I couldn't buy a completed amplifier for the money at which I completed this amp with the power supply, with the wind tunnel and with the cooler, and this is its final version and the place where it's going to sit. It's pretty good and pretty punchy, pretty loud for the size it has, pretty loud, quite impressive.